You want Cammy to... I mean, dude, that post is... That is ridiculous. They knew what they were doing when they put that in the trailer. Dang. Look at that. Look at that thing. Oh, man. We gotta... It's not even that. I mean... Who does that? That's crazy. You stretch like that every day in front of an open window? Yeah. Do you now? See, it's right at... Boom. You know what it is? It's the step. If she didn't step out when she did it, it'd be kind of normal. But like, no. It's like the step out is makes it so. You know the funniest part about this is this guy back here. Look at him. He goes fist pump. Let's go. She's doing it right in front of me. Let's go. He's so hype. Let's go. He's doing it right in front of my eyes. Oh shit. Hold on. I was gonna do something else. What was I going? Oh yeah. Okay, that looks ish. Okay. Hello. Crazy like eyeball like. Oh my god. Hold on, make sure that this works. It do. Oh, this one does not, and this is the one that I want to work. So OBS still hasn't fixed that problem, I guess. Okay. So, I mean, you can see, mini stream is in the title. I think it will be quite mini, actually. Alright, pause this song. How does this sound? Probably gonna turn that down a little bit. Right around there, maybe? What should I do first? I think I know which one. What's up, YouTube? Zangief, I don't know how to describe it. It was something about the way Zangief looked in the trailer that was intimidate, like something about his face and like the realisticness of it was intimidating, kind of. Vicious is going crazy. Yeah. Fall crazy, fall crazy, fall crazy. Okay, yeah. So I did try. Okay, so I did the IP webcam thing, and it works, and it's really easy. But there's a bunch of latency, you know, like it's way behind, it's laggy, it's behind compared to, you know, like if I had the web, if I used the phone and you were pointing at my face, the audio would be like super out of sync. So the options for that, I suppose, would be use the phone cam as a cam that doesn't really point at me, but points at the puzzle. Or you find a solution that uses connecting the phone through, you know, a cable like USB that maybe doesn't have lag. That's probably where we should go with it. A little unfortunate just because it would be nice to, you know, have it be wireless so it's easier to move around. But maybe. So at least I know that the latency thing is there, so I can try looking for other solutions. So like that is a check mark of some sort. Not really a, you know, not really a like success, but more of a, okay, we know what that option provides, so okay, fine. Yeah. I think there was something else I wanted to mention, but kind of blanket, I guess. Can't think of anything. Today, nothing too crazy happened, really, that I can think of at least. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just get into it, huh? It's already 7:30, so not much time before it's too late to really be eaten. Make a new Discord account and sign in and call yourself and use camera, then use the word source. I would admit, I mean, say Thomas. I don't know what how that works. That is. Wouldn't there still be lag? So like it would be out of sync with your mic? That's what I would expect, at least. Or like maybe there's a way where you're not using, might be better. Maybe. Maybe there's a different wireless solution, though. Sounds suspect to me. It was pretty delayed. I didn't like count, but it was more than 2 seconds. I guess, at least. At least more than 2 seconds, at least. Maybe there's a different thing I could do to make it not delayed. I don't, maybe that's something to look into as well, but might just be easier to try a wired solution, essentially. I mean, new phones are so fast. There should be a way to fucking do it. Yeah, it would definitely mute the audio. The point was that you would want it to sync with like me talking into this. Be looking for some reason. Okay. Let's actually begin. Okay. Hello. We have more cereal. And I felt compelled to do these because I am from the Boston area, kid. Even though I don't think these will taste particularly special, but look, sometimes you just gotta make it happen. All right, we got the Wicked Smats from Marcus Smart, and we got the March Munch for Brad Marchand. Hockey, basketball. Marcus Smart, Celtics player. Brad Marchand, Bruins player. And I mean, you can kind of see what's going on here. Let's at least take a quick peek at both of them. It's clearly a Lucky Charms sort of variant. Sweet toasted oat cereal with marshmallows. He's got like a little signature on it. On the back, are you Marcus Smart? And then there's a bunch of questions, and then a QR code and some other stuff. You can win signed merch with a little campaign where you take a picture and use a hashtag and something or other. So there's that one. And now Marshawn Munch, or March Munch rather, on the side has a number of career accomplishments. Obviously Stanley Cup winner and a number of other things. And then on the back there actually is a little game. Not just a quiz like Smart, but there's a whole crossword of stuff, and then exclusive merch at plbse.com, which is where you can sort of learn the most about these cereals, speaking of. So let's take a quick gander. Wicked Smarts now available. But we're on the Brad Marchand page. So there's looks to be a special limited edition little mini hockey stick that go along with this campaign that you can use to eat cereal, like he does in this picture on the right. Look at him go, using the hockey stick. Well, that's too much zoom for me. Get him out of here. So I'm not buying this, obviously, but whatever. And he has a little quote here from Brad. Having my own cereal's a dream come true. Growing up as a kid, I would see different athletes with their own cereal. I just never thought it would be me one day. The fact that it is my favorite cereal makes this project even sweeter. And I don't even know, I feel like, is he even allowed to say that? Obviously, his flavor being cinnamon crunch, clearly off of cinnamon toast crunch type of beat. But here's the Marcus Smart page. Now that picture with all the crowd actually is from a real event that occurred, which is here, where I'm going to have it muted, but you can see this is where he's showing off all the cereal and getting very exciting. Good times were had with the kids. Everyone's getting their wicked smats. It's a good time. And proceeds are going to his charity, I believe. I forget the name of it, but that's why we have this page. The PLB page. And there is a different way to buy it where you get some extra pins and stickers and things, it looks like. No thank you, but And this is the challenge. Oh, this is the challenge that's on the back of the box where you can do a little scream like this and you maybe can win some stuff. And this is the Young Game Changer Foundation. This is the part I was talking about where part of the proceeds go to this foundation. So that's very cool. And here's his own quote. Boston, I've got my own cereal and they're wicked smats. I couldn't have done this without you and your support. I am also very excited to give back to my Young Game Changer Foundation with this cereal. There's no better way to start your day than with a bowl of wicked smats. And then there's some pictures of him. Look at him yelling, doing his little yell. Little photo, and then just a solid little thumbs up, no problem with that. And then cheat sheet answers to the quiz down here that were on the back of the box. So there you go. That covers most of it, but let's do one more little treat I have here, which is there was a little interview or a little post match. Someone asked him about the cereal, and this is what he had to say.
Endorsement for the March Punch.
Their face licking good.
He's really proud of himself on that one.
Can I say that? I don't know. If I can, I'm sorry. I swear.
So there you go. There you have it. And if you don't know what that's referencing, he had a bit of a streak where he was licking other players to intimidate them or to get under their skin. So that's why he said their face looking good. If you didn't hear, they asked what he thinks of the cereal. He said their face looking good. But we got to start with one of them. And I'm going to start with the Wicked Smats because that's the one I picked up first. So there you go. Let's open up the box. Limited edition. Oh my god, he's opening up. How could you do this? Relax, man. They're Lucky Charms. Come on. They made a cereal for face liquor. I mean, whatever. I am kind of surprised that it's oat-based, if I'm gonna be honest. I would have expected a little more laziness. But here you go. Pour it in. I got some shapes. I got some shapes and stuff. So, just a quick look at the box again. The marshmallows, there's no sort of basketball-related stuff going on there. Which is, you know, maybe that might have been a nice touch. Also might have been a nice touch for the marshmallows to be Celtics-related, all green or something. I'm gonna try to grab one of each marshmallow that I see. Seems like there's 4 or 5 different types. What I could tell. So here you go. Here's all 5 of them. Got a purple triangle with the white, maybe moon inside. You got like a tie-dye sort of pink and blue. Or maybe red and blue. A yellow star. Nothing special. A green half moon, let's say. And then what, I don't know what this one's supposed to be. You can tell me what you think that is, because I don't know what that's supposed to be. The top part is blue, the bottom part is yellow. As far as the shapes of the cereal pieces, seems like it's just triangles and squares. Which I think is not the normal stuff in a Lucky Charm. So it isn't literally just remaking Lucky Charms in terms of like they're taking what's being produced for Lucky Charms and putting it in this box. Doesn't seem to be the case. But you know, it's the same idea. So wherever it's made from, I don't know. I don't believe, does it say who makes it here? I don't think so. No. Maybe some third party we don't know. Maybe that's something someone else knows that we could figure out. I'm still gonna taste it anyway. You never know. I haven't had regular Lucky Charms in a bit, but we did have the S'mores Lucky Charms, which, by the way, pretty good. I mean, it was the most s'more-y s'more cereal I'd ever had. So here we go. I do not keep milk at room temperature under my desk always. So far, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing unexpected. Tastes like some solid Lucky Charms type stuff. Very thankful they went with the full oats for sure. Nothing too. I want to know what this yellow and blue marshmallow is supposed to be. Marbit, whatever. It's gonna be here for like 20 minutes. That's it. Not even maybe. Just to do the cereal. That's it. But yeah. Nothing really to talk about. But I figured just get it because whatever. Supports the charity. Why not? Fucking Sox and Bruins and Celtics, kid. Yeah, it's just a cool little thing. Feel like I gotta try it, you know? It's my region. It's my people. We gotta finish this before we can get to the next one. Does it inspire me to hop on the court? Not quite. Not exactly. I'm not going to be going to try to dunk on a basketball hoop after eating it, but I will say it was Lucky Charms. Light variant. I'm not knowledgeable enough to know if like you bought the off-brand Lucky Charms, if it's the literal same shape as that or not, but whatever. Let's get on to the Marchand. I'll keep on saying Marchand Munch because that's his name, but it's just the March Munch. So, March Munch, Cinnamon Crunch, as we said, crossword on the back. The words you're looking for are helmet, chippy, left winger, hat trick, assist, champion, puck, breakaway, the garden, power play, Boston, 63, all-star, slapshot, goal, hockey. There you go. And then it's got a nice picture of him and I assume his family down there. His wife and such. Camera doesn't want to focus, but whatever. Oh, maybe it got there at the end. Either way. Either way. Also, I'm seeing the word chippy in here. You see that? Chippy. Which isn't on the list. But, oh no, it is on the list. I'm dumb. Okay, well, never mind. Anyway, let's get the cereal poured in. Again, we expect this to be very much a just Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I would have... Let me pour first. Come on. Here we go. Clean open. There we go. There we go. There we go. I would say I have a better grasp on what Cinnamon Toast Crunch tastes like in terms of how different this may taste from the typical. The flakes to me seem a little thinner, but I could just be crazy. Could be crazy. Get a little milk in there. Money shot. While that's going for a moment, let's see. I assume this is wheat and okay, wheat flour, rice flour. Okay. So some of that stuff. Let's get some bites in. I want to leave a few in for a moment because in the milk. Because my first instinct is that this is a little thinner and more rigid than traditional, you know, on-brand Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's still good. It's just, it seems like they're not getting as soft as what you might expect from regular Toast Crunch. That's what it feels like to me. Now, it is an interesting choice that they went with Marchand instead of maybe a less controversial player. Bergeron or something, perhaps. But Marchand is younger, so I suppose maybe that means he's more appealing and, like, you know, all that other stuff. If I had to choose having between one or the other, in terms of flavor, you might say that Wicked Smats is the better choice just because it's more aligned with what you would expect from Lucky Charms, whereas I think the March Munch is a little bit of a downgrade from regular Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's not cardboard. It's certainly eatable and not bad. But it would, if you had regular Cinnamon Toast Crunch and this, in two bowls next to each other, I think you would be able to pick it out which one is which. So, but again, this is kind of more of a fun thing anyway. So, it was fun to try it out, and I don't remember if the March Munch one is supporting some sort of charity. So maybe that's another reason to go for Wicked Smarts. I would assume it is, but let me see. Oh, it is. It's for Christopher Havens, which is a Boston organization whose mission... Oops, wrong box. Okay, so the charity for March Munch that it supports is Christopher Havens, which is a Boston organization whose mission is to operate a supportive and affordable living community consistent of apartments and community recreation area for families of children undergoing cancer treatment. So there you go. They both still support good causes. And there's nothing too crazy to go on with them, but I felt compelled, obligated even, to try them out for you and for me being from this area. So there you go. That's it. Yep. See you whenever. Or never. No cereal ever again. Even though I have another one in the closet literally already. From before. I stand by my analysis. The crunch is not as good as regular Toast Crunch. Now, I'm gonna go put the milk back in the fridge because we don't want it to get warm. So, screw you. Now, guy drinks cold milk. I don't even drink milk. I do have my apple. Yo. I don't know if you actually thought that I would put on the hat during the video, Vicious, but you're goofy. There you go. Ugh. So it's 7:59. Been half an hour. And yeah. What's up? What do you guys think about the new character for Street Fighter that they showed, Lily? You had to try. Not much. RPB said he was watching D&D. Who? That one channel that streams like once every 3 months or something? Or Or a different one. Moon. Oh, Moon. I didn't know he still did D&D. Because didn't he do a D&D campaign with that one guy that then was crazy and basically stopped, canceled him or whatever? Yeah. He who shall not be named. So who's the new campaign with? Damn, that's crazy. He had everything sorted out too. He decided to be a bad person. So there's that really funny quote from that like leaked audio or something where he was like, "I'm too good to be in Among Us." He's like too crazy for Among Us or something. Who's in the group of people that Moon's thing is with now? Humongous? Should we do the grid of the day? Are you actually? You're D&D'ing right now? Here we go. Iron Herman? Tiger, this, leopard. Oh, that's too easy. Okay. Wait, Challenger is a space craft. Damn, that's a long time. Storm Crow is a magic card. Black Lotus, Black Tiger, Black... Wait, what's the movie guy? What's his name? Oh. Well, that probably doesn't work. J.J. Abrams, JJT90. Is this the Terminator? Oh, it's a tank. Oh, the T-1000. Oh, tanks? May have to do a refresh here. I am a bit half paying attention because of the Apple. Space Needle, Space Challenger, Space. Well. I have no idea. The Lion, the Witch, in the audacity of this. Eye of the Tiger, Eye of the Beholder, Eye of the Storm, Eye of the Needle. Okay, let's refresh. That's really good. Eye of the Beholder, Eye. Look at this guy, wicked smart. Guy's pretty smart. Yeah, tiger was a bait. Like, there's Morgan Freeman, but then there's J.P. Morgan, the bank, right? That's all I could think of for Morgan. E90, Abrams, Challenger, Leopard. He's tank-pilled. Huh. What goes with Bentley? Is Black Bentley a thing? I don't think Black Lotus is it. That seems too crazy to have to know. It seems too, even though Magic the Gathering is a huge thing, I don't think it's enough to be in a PuzzGrid. IMO TBH IMO. Morgan Stanley. JP Morgan. Morgan Freeman. Oh, cars? Okay. I did not, did I do any of these? I don't think I did. I think you guys, I mean, I kind of, you had and then I filled it in, but car. British car brands, of course. We didn't know it because of that. Now, what is this? Because I don't know. Do not know what this could be related to. There's some like thing where this is characters of a show or a movie. Cause that's about all I could think. Like, I don't see how it could be anything else. I got no clue. The characters doesn't make sense either. Like, there's no way someone's named Cocktail. This might just be one of those, you just press enter and then it's something stupid. Types of bar? A crowbar, a cocktail bar, a nail bar, a lion bar? Okay, what the fuck is a lion bar? Even the description doesn't really do it for me. Oh! You know what's funny about this? You know what's funny about this? We literally watched the video about this yesterday. The fucking UK got us again. The damn UK Euros, whatever's, they got us again. We failed. Also, I still haven't figured out my. So here's the deal with Showdown. There is no way to get your password back via an automated system. Like, you know, click forgot password. Because there's no email tied to your account. You have to like manually do stuff. Yeah, I'm not done yet. Because I'm hoping there's a world where we just get that password back. So, I've not done that. A little strange that there isn't, because in my mind, I'm like, does it cost that much more to have an automated forgot your password thing? But it probably does, because right now it's just username, password. If someone gets your password, they got you. But not, you know, there's no email tied to it. And you don't have to have an automated system. You don't have to store people's emails, etc. and so forth. So, okay. I say we chat for another 10:20, and then I stop at 8:30. Just hey, you could see the title of the stream. This was a mini secret stream, okay? Mini. Actually mini. Well, if it was Omega Mini, I would have ended basically as when I finished the cereal stuff, but bigger chat for a couple minutes. Showdown battles? Nah. I don't have my account. And I don't want to make a new one or play as a guest. Rather just kind of chill. Wait, so how are you playing D&D? Well, I guess if you're just typing in the chat, that's not that bad. But like if you're listening to me, then you also have to listen to someone. Because isn't D&D you're doing over voice? Wasn't that a little crazy for you to have to deal with? Or maybe not, I don't know. What do I know? What do I know anyway? I would guess that tomorrow there will be no stream, as I had initially stated long ago, in a galaxy far away. Am I right, millennials? Huh? Am I, you get it? You get the reference? Even though that's not even, like, technically in, like, the 80s, right? Original Star Wars. Although, isn't like the second half of the 80s technically millennial? Like the oldest millennials or something? Damn, you died of cringe so hard you couldn't even die of cringe emote. Me for that one, huh? Even though, dude, Dies of Grinch is so funny. When I saw that for the first time, that was amazing. So there's a couple reasons to do the cereal stream today that I did. One, because likely no stream tomorrow, at least we get a little hangout. Two, because I had milk from finishing the bowls of cereal of the other cereals. And so I was like, well, I have this milk, I have nothing to use it for except cereal. I might as well do these other cereals. And then thirdly, because eat cereal. Jim Carrey is so good, IRL stream, you can't leave us. What do you mean? Well, here's this. Help me brainstorm. In the past, when we did puzzle streams, actually. In the past, when we did puzzle streams. No, don't do that. Oh, I searched for myself on YouTube, Purtle puzzle stream, and then there's like 1,000 VODs of Puzzle and Dragons, so that I guess makes sense. 1,000 pieces? Is that help me get there? 1,000, not 100. There we go. Okay. Here we go. So, when we had the original, well, this isn't the original. The original is the Boston one. Similar setup, you can see in the hover. Puzzle, covering most of it, webcam number 2 that's looking at me, the bottom right. This time, sort of similar, but cropped a little more on top right. Picture of the puzzle top left. Alright, whatever. That can't fucking so annoying. I can't see. Either like what? That's not what we. The whatever, dude. Whatever. Deal with it. Okay. Clearly it's not cropped right. Like here. Yeah, that. And then that means you do this. But then now it's not big enough, so then you do this. There you go. Okay, whatever, fixed. Okay, so there was this view, right? Now, if we imagine we have the phone camera now. A couple things, I guess. One, phone camera with us potentially. Which means either I could use it instead of the really crappy one that we use for, like the cereal bowl cam slash. That's basically it. Or we could do like a 3-cam thing, but I don't even really know what the 3-cam thing would be. You could have, it was in regards to your tweet, where you tweeted, "Am I doing this right?" We could have a camera like this overhead, the C90 overhead like this. Then we could have a maybe farther out one like this, and then you could have the phone closer into the puzzle maybe somehow. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. Do you think a 3-cam, like if we used 3 cameras, what would the setup be? Like you could have one, like maybe I could like ceiling tape one of the webcams to the ceiling, because here's the thing, I'm not doing this on the floor. There is no shot I am doing this on the floor. So it'll be at a table. I will have a folding table. Which is also, I'm not sure what to do, because I need to access the computer. But, you know, there's not a lot of room in this room. I don't know if I should put the table down behind me and have like room to sit here and then the table behind that, or do like a thing where I'm basically facing the opposite way. But then that would be like a weird background. It'd have the monitors and stuff. 3 all the time is too much. Well, I was actually, now that you say that, I'm almost thinking the opposite. Not 3 cams, but the phone cam. Like maybe you would have, oh, let's go back here. You have the C90, which is normally this, you know, this camera, but in this case it's the overhead camera, the C90. Have that be an overhead camera like this again, or like semi-overhead, because usually, because imagine if I'm sitting at a table, you know, I'm gonna lean over so that my head's gonna block it. You almost want more of like a, it's in front of me pointing diagonally down, but still pretty high up kind of thing. So you would have like that angle, which is like basically overhead angle with the C90. Then you use the phone cam as like the stationary, looking towards me, kind of like this one. Except it would be closer up because, you know, I'm sitting, so it'd be, in theory, it would be basically like this. Like me like this right now. Except with the phone camera. Because, and then for close-up, like you use this one and just like, because you're not gonna need like the highest quality for the close-up, really, is what is my thought process. You just like, oh, like look at the puzzle, like, oh, here we go, okay, yeah, this is what we got. We do a little like one of these, little move around, okay, look at that. Hey, there's me, and blah, 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 blah. I don't know. In my mind, that makes sense, but I don't. Pace reveal. Ah, I'm going crazy. All right, time to take the hat off. It's been 15 plus minutes. Now, the other thing here that we haven't talked about is you could flip this, which I didn't do for either of the previous ones, I believe. I always had the overhead picture being the biggest picture, the biggest like space, and then the me face camera the smallest. You could flip it where me is the biggest one and then the overhead is smaller. But I feel like that doesn't, I feel like that you would want the overhead to be the main, the bigger screen. Could be wrong. Yeah, that reminds me I need to figure out a timer, huh? But yeah. Hey, there was some Havens messages in there. Did you see those? Still more Havens in RPV and microwavy. It's funny because you would, like, this music sounds like it could go to the YouTube video, but it's just the stream music right now. Why am I watching this? That was a long puzzle to do because of. So, what I learned is if there's areas that are a lot of the same color, it is much harder. Because there will be a lot of pieces that could be that color. So like all of Charizard's main orange skin, like a lot of this Gyarados skin is the same color, etc., etc. When did I do this Gyarados one? July 4th, 2021. I thought I had seen an RPB message in the chat of this, but maybe I missed it. Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it was just a similar color. You were manic but around. Anyway, yeah. I do think I would still want to do overhead of the puzzling, and then me kind of probably a relatively similar setup to this, but I'm sitting instead of laying on the ground and having to sit. Dude, what was I thinking not wearing socks? My future foot fetish viewers are gonna go crazy. Look at that. Oh no, what am I thinking? What was I thinking? Feet Finder revenue ruined. I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, I mean, I know feet fetish, but I've never heard of Feet Finder, but I'm pretty sure I have the ability to figure out what that means from context clues. This was brutal. So here's the other thing. Pause on bathroom. This plate strategy is decent, but it's not good. Because of the exact thing I was describing, where there's too much of the same color. So the plate, you can see this blue plate is like pieces are on top of each other. It's not good. You need like big pieces of cardboard to like just hold all of the blues or all of this. This puzzle I think should be easier, except for like the top right and left, where it is not like where there's all the Pokemon. I think that will be easier because there's lots of different colors and stuff and clues. But maybe some of the empty spots in the corners would be the hardest. That's what I would assume to be the case. Also, hey, you can see the mic here. So yeah, I think tomorrow, maybe Saturday, I would be happier if tomorrow I kind of figured out how I want to lay out everything in terms of not even necessarily the overlay, but that would be good too. But I guess it's kind of one and the same. But the table, the mics, and whatnot. Because, you know, I did say I'm going to use I'm going to use a folding table. It's going to be behind me. I think I am going to do the, like, it's behind me, and then I'm sitting behind it. Just that way the background is plain. There's not, like, you won't see all the, like, if I turned it this way, then it's like, oh, there's the monitors and the wires, and it's like, eh. Plus, I just think it makes sense. The issue is going to be having to figure out how to, like, make things reach. Like, I don't think, you know, in this thing, I have the mic on, like, its, like, baby little tripod stand instead of the, you know, on here I have it on the mic arm. But I don't think you want, it would be better to not have to use the tripod stand thing and have it on the table when I'm doing the puzzling, because, you know, heaven forbid I knock something over. So in theory, it would be best if this arm can, like, reach far enough back, or like, or you know, actually just, like, take off, just unattach it from this table and attach it to the other table, like the folding table maybe. But then the main concerns will be just, can wires reach? If they can't reach, will they work with the USB extenders? You can see one in here, right here. There's a USB extension. I don't know if that, I think this one is going to the C90 webcam, is my guess, but things should work. But it's gonna be hard to set up the cameras as far as, because I'm gonna be on I'm gonna be sitting at a table. It's like, okay, well, how am I gonna get an overhead view of the table? Much easier on the floor. I could just basically almost, you know, put it on table height and just angle it down, stack it on a couple of cardboard boxes or something. But if I need to do the overhead angle and have to have it face this, you know, in this direction, then that means I need to have something high up that's in front of the desk. So if I ever need to change anything, I gotta, like, make sure to not knock it over and whatnot. So there's like a lot more testing and planning than it may look on the surface, is what I'm trying to convey. And I hope that's coming through. I mean, it still took a lot of planning even to do the old ones too, but this one even more so than the others, I would think. And you know what makes me feel bad is that there's a couple of YouTubers I've watched their videos of that are, well, one, Karen Puzzles. She does, like, she's a YouTube puzzling YouTuber, puzzle YouTuber, whatever. Dude, she could do what she could knock out a 1,000-piece puzzle in, like, a third or a quarter of the time, depending on the puzzle, which makes me feel inadequate. But maybe I've gotten better. Funny, because I remember when we went to do the Charizard Gyarados one, it was like, oh, last time it took me whatever it was, 8 hours or something, 7 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours. This time I'll have that experience, I'll be faster now. And it was like 8.5 hours. And what I didn't realize at the time, like, in my mind, 1,000 pieces is 1,000 pieces. They both have images. It's not like a solid color puzzle or something. But when you look at the two puzzles that I did, like this, like, just look at the thumbnail. The image on the box, there's so much separate areas. It means that there's so much separate areas on this picture that, like, obviously this one is easier to do than this one. I mean, this is craziness. so much same color. Does that mean you're streaming earlier Monday? I've been ignored. I believe I've said on multiple occasions that stream would probably start somewhere between 12 and 2 a.m. No. Well, no. Between noon and 2 is my guess. Because I would have to exercise. Said maybe. Well, I think I had said it in Discord, like other days. I feel like you had asked this question and I answered it basically. Why I was jokingly saying that. I think it was when I was talking about how like, oh, the Pokemon Presents is happening. Will that affect what I want to do, etc., etc.? Yeah, I say it in the sub channel. I can see it, but whatever. Doesn't matter. The reason I say 12 to 2 is because assuming that Friday or Saturday, I figure out about what my configuration of setting up everything would look like, then I have to take it down because it's gonna be I can't keep it like that till Monday, and then on Monday I have to exercise, so then I have to actually take the time to set it all up again before we start, and there could be USB extenders are finicky is what I have experienced in terms of like sometimes they'll work, sometimes they don't work the next time you try them. Oh, you have to restart the computer. Oh, you gotta like unplug, replug, change the order of how you plug things in, etc. and so forth. So that's why I'm giving myself that range of 12 to 2 or 12 to 1, and why I didn't say anything about the time in the Twitter video that's going out tomorrow. So yeah. That reminds me. Okay, so things to do. Set up, test, puzzle, stream. 2. I already forgot. 2. What was it? No. Oh, timer / live split thing. 3. What was the third thing that I needed to do? Oh, background music, which I think I already have. I can get very easily, or already have, but still should write it down. 4. Yeah, I don't know what 4 is. I think what's gonna be the hardest for me to figure out is how to get the right overhead angle, because I don't think it's gonna be a situation where I could like, I think if I taped it to the ceiling it would be too high and too far away. So it would need to be something else, but it still needs to like go up high enough. But like, how the fuck am I supposed to find something that goes high enough? I don't know. An idea that I just had as I was saying this out loud was I don't know if you guys remember the old mic arm that I had gotten that didn't work because it always just would go stand up straight or whatever. That could maybe work. Like kind of like like if it goes up high enough or whatever, it's relatively stable. So there's maybe an idea there. So I'll keep that in mind. The other weird part about the mic would be, like, I can't, like here, like it's like always very close to me. I can't really do that when I'm doing the puzzle. It needs to be kind of a little more far away. Or like not right next to my face, which means I probably will have to like change settings so that it sounds worse, but that you can hear me. Because there's no way I'm using the headset. One, because it sounds bad anyway, and two, because it's heavy, and if I lean down, it would just like, it would just be miserable. So, yeah. I think that makes sense. Anything else we want to discuss before we end here? Because I don't think I'm going to see you until Sunday. And Sunday's going to be... Sunday will not be full pad. I will say that. Because we'll still do SAP. Obviously, when new weekly comes at 8 o'clock. But we'll start with pad to do the orchestra story. And ideally the title and challenge as well. Which, by the way, Vicious, if you have done that and it's easy, please share that info in the pad channel. Grow a lot and grow a big head, headset won't fall off. I mean, I don't even think that's true, though. I think it's just built in a way that's not, like, not intended to wear when you're hunched over or looking down. Like, you need to look up. You need to be looking like a normal person playing a computer game or something. So yeah. I mean, each one has improved somewhat, I think. Yeah, I would say, I mean, I've only done 2, right? But I think the second one was better than the first in terms of setup. I think this one will be hopefully even better. The orchestra challenge and title and stuff. Whatever they're fucking called. That stuff. Like I said, there's a world where tomorrow there's a like Omega Mini 1-hour stream kind of like this, or Saturday, but if I'm gonna be honest, I think the chances of that are pretty low. Whereas this mini stream, I was pretty confident it was gonna happen. So, if there was a mini stream, I think we would maybe do a couple of Unity games, assuming, you know, figuring out how long they would take, but just because I don't think we've actually done any in February, because the month has gone by so fast. And we usually like to touch Unity once, just because, I mean, we did the first, like, half of, we did all the separate categories in January or whatever, so I feel like we should at least start tackling to finish the top 6. Plus, I like having it be in the thing. Put it in the pad channel. Don't tell me. Put it in the pad channel. Put it in the pad channel. Put it in the pad channel. Okay. Oh, also, you're all here. Which of the this is the classic. This will always be the classic. But this maybe we do in summertime now and then? Huh? Maybe we do that in summertime now and then. What about this? Is this, or do we want to rock this for a little bit of the winter? I know there's not as much of winter left, but or just like switch it up between this one and the classic. The thing is, I've actually had all of these the whole time. I've had all of these the whole time, even on the old computer, and I just forgot. Like, I just always had this one up, and I was like, I like this one, and I just never, because, you know, I usually go to the end screen, and then I just end the stream. So, like, I don't really look at all the different sources, but when I was, you know, copying stuff to this one, I was like, oh, wait, that's right, I did have these other themes that I could use at different parts of the year. Purple? You want this one for a bit? Surprise stream? It was a surprise stream, Mr. Rollercoaster Fox. Okay. Are you a SAP person? Are you a SAP viewer? You like the beach one more? Yeah, but that's like summertime. This is your roller coaster. You are getting the final words in because we were about to end. It's not just a secret stream. It's a mini secret stream. So that's usually like less than 2 hours. Mini stream. Mini stream usually like an hour. Regular secret stream could be anything. But you're getting the last word. I just want to know how you got here. That's all I just want to know the answer. Cause you know, you just got here. I don't want to just be like, "Oh, I have to leave now. Goodbye." And not even have any conversation. But are you a Super Auto Pets viewer that has found your way here from YouTube or something? Or are you a Puzzle and Dragon folk? Or you just somehow found here because the title saying Secret Stream was interesting? Because it was not a bait title. This was Secret Stream. Secret Stream qualifies as like not normal day stream, plus don't do the @ here in the announcement channel. A friend from YouTube. Do I have to feel bad now because I don't recognize that name? Do I have to feel bad now? Friend from YouTube. Friend from YouTube? It's Fine Man Movie Maker! You're the guy! Chat! It's Fine Man Movie Maker! No! No way! It's you! Yo! Yeah, it's the train set / cars / flying dragon in the woods / entertainer extraordinaire. It's him. Thomas the Train Engine doing tricks, wooden train set, etc. He's a big time. There wasn't I saw you in a... Oh. Am I crazy? Did I see you in the comment section of a Line Rider video? In a somewhat recent time? You don't have to feel sorry. Of course not. I should be sorry. For not knowing. I didn't know you were a Line Rider. You're a Line Rider fan, perhaps. You made a video. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm a very old school member of the Line Rider community. Yes, Doodle Chaos does make a lot of line. Well, he used to. I don't know how many he does nowadays, but I know he's done a lot of I don't know how you would describe it, like computer generated like physics stuff, which has been kind of neat. Doodle Chaos brought like a whole new wave of people playing Line Rider, which was kind of neat with some of his earlier videos. But no, I was way before that. When he came and did that, I was like, oh, new blood? Is this gonna give new blood to the Line Rider community? That'd be cool. Yeah, man. Cool stuff. Wait, can we get like a secret info, like a hint of what's the next 5 Mad Movie Maker video? Although you can give like any, you could just say like it has a car in it, and it's like, all right, well, fair enough. fair enough. You know what? That adds up. That's fair. That's fair. Line Rider in real life. Spaghetti themed? That's a cool hint. Oh yeah, I did watch this, just so the chat can see what I'm talking about. I have watched this before. Line Rider in real life. I remember watching this. I don't know if I watched this on stream, but I did watch this before. That's cool. Dude, I remember... What's crazy is the video under this that's 16 years ago. I also remember this video. Oh no, I'm old. Oh no, I'm old. Spaghetti themed, huh? That's a nice little hint. Those crazy detailed ones. Bro, come on. What are the... Wait, no Purtle 28? That's me. What do you mean? What do you mean? Where's my video? You haven't seen the second one? Dude, I know this guy. I've talked to this guy many a times. Fucking this is a classic. This is like one of the first edited like line writer videos that had edits in it to make it look like it was like a living thing. Like he pushes a button or something and stuff happens. Very cool. I don't know why this doesn't produce any results, because that's me. Oh, it does. It just YouTube's a jerk. YouTube's just a jerk. I'm playing a lot of Super Autopilot. No line writer? Did I not? Maybe I never re-uploaded my line writer videos. That seems like that can't be true, but because here's what happens. You want to know some lore? Back in around... Hey! There's one of my videos from the Line Runner Archival project. The faces are all from the videos, by the way. So it's not like, you know, I'm not, you know, playing it up. Those are just reactions that I had during the gameplay. This video has a story on it. This video actually is historical, technically, in a number of ways. But before getting to that, let's just go over the lore, which is that I had my YouTube account, Purtle28 Patrick. I had, I'm gonna say, 500 videos, somewhat conservatively, maybe 600, but let's say 500 videos. All my line writer stuff, let's play stuff, some random other things in there, and YouTube decided that a link that I had in the description of a bunch of my videos was like scary scam link or something. It wasn't, but they said it was. And it's still, I can do this. I can talk about this and not get mad. I can talk about this and not get mad. When they discovered that, or like whatever the system was, it freezes your account. Or, you know, some terminology like that. Freezes your account, and it says, we have found like a scam link in one of your video descriptions. If we find another video with a scam link account within the next 30 days, the account will be terminated. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, I want to go edit them all out because they think it's a scam. But your account's frozen, you can't edit anything out. So I had to pray to the YouTube gods that they don't find the same link that's in like a bunch of videos. Obviously they did. The account gets terminated. Depression, sadness. My original YouTube account destroyed. I can never get it back. Can never get those. And then it gets worse. Because this was a long time ago. When I was using or at least the beginning of it, when doing Line Writer, was a family computer. Do you remember this concept, a family computer? That was a thing that we did back in the day. Family computer. And I had to delete a number of my early Line Writer videos or something like that to make space. But they were on YouTube. So like, whatever. Whatever, that's not a big deal, right? It was in fact a big deal. It was in fact a big deal because then YouTube turned the account, deleting the videos and making it so I can't, you know, it's gone forever. So some of my original videos pretty much only exist up in my brain. My original Line Rider videos. And although a lot of the other Let's Play videos and stuff are on my external hard drives, the Line Rider videos are not because they were deleted before I had an external hard drive. So it never, you know, it never passed my mind, that like, oh, I need to back them up because they didn't exist, right? It's not like I'm looking in my videos folder and I'm like, oh, I gotta put that on the hard drive. It wasn't there because it had to be deleted so long before that. Obviously, in hindsight, I maybe would have used the YouTube download or download it back, put it on a hard external, etc., etc. But I mean, as you can maybe tell, I am reserving myself, but it still saddens me to this day. A lot, actually. That channel also had more subscribers than I have now, by the way. It had like, I don't know if it had reached 1,000, but there was definitely more than 500, I think. More than whatever I have on my current one. I wonder if your parents' family computer has any old tracks on it. Yeah. Yeah, it was a real bummer. Purtle 28 Patrick. I did look, this was some years ago now, but I looked using like archive.org, I think. And I did get to see my old channel, and it gave me a weird kind of melancholic feeling of like happiness but sadness of just like seeing, because it was also old YouTube, right? So there was that sort of nostalgia with it too, where like you could have your own custom background on your channel page and other stuff like that. So I was like, oh, old YouTube plus, oh, my old channel. And like I could see thumbnails of my old videos that I could never watch again. And, you know, I was like, maybe if I click it, and obviously none of them were there. I don't think, but like, oh, it was fucked. It was sad. I'm still sad to think about it, but I can't believe you're here. That's crazy. I've Mad Movie Maker, the man himself. Spaghetti, huh? Spaghetti sort of theme. I'm like getting emotional again. Okay, change topic. At least this video does exist. And I do think I know I have some of my Line Rider videos on the external, but they're more recent ones. For sure. There's like 2, probably. Maybe, something like that. But this one was very cool because 2007, dude, that's me. This was for a contest where you could only draw perfectly horizontal lines. So X, which is why it's called Danger Cliffs X. And so, you know, you're very limited using only horizontal lines. So people had tracks doing lots of cool stuff, but only horizontal, very hard to do a lot of different things. I went a different route. Because I did the first and probably only track that had scenery that was only perfectly horizontal lines. You can see the vertical lines are a little bit like kind of bumpy and shaky. That's because they're all perfectly vertical lines, or horizontal lines together over each other to look like a vertical line. Everything in it is horizontal lines. And so I did the first and probably only horizontal scenery lines is what you call them. in Line Rider. So that's a little bit of little secret history about me. And I think I got second or third in the contest. So like people, when this came out, you know, people were like, "Did he really do that?" He was like, "This guy crazy." Yes, I did really do that. And the reason that I probably, so that's definitely why I got like second or third or whatever. But my track making skills with only X lines was far inferior, which is why I didn't win probably. But you know, it was good enough. Plus the scenery part was like that like blew people's minds. So that was, you know, that was impressive. I mean, it looks bad now. I mean, it didn't even look that great then, but it was more just that like, damn. I don't like, you might not appreciate how long this would take you to do. This is, I don't know how many lines this is horizontally to make just even that little bit of verticality, but it's a lot. It's a lot. So even these very far lines are a lot. Purtle lore, exactly. The 100% X horizontal lines. This music, by the way, is incorrect. The person that was running the archival project, they couldn't figure out what the song was in the video, because the way the archival project works is they will re-record the .sol files, which are like kind of the save files of Line Rider, which you could give to other people. Then they could open it, and then they have your track, and they can edit it or whatever. And yeah, so he didn't. So that's also why, if you're privy to current Line Rider, you can see the scarf is not fully red. That is what it would normally have been at that time, only all red, because this is the scarf being this different color is sort of the signifier that this is like a new version of Line Rider that this is running on. And I did notice this here. Description from linerider.com in 2008. This is me. I wrote this, I guess. Track I made for an all-X track contest at IRTL. So the track is made of all X or horizontal lines, and so is the scenery. Yeah, I know. Dot face. There are a lot of empty spaces, but the track was 6,000 or so lines just with what was there, because all of the scenery is horizontal. Just hope I can get some, holy crap, it's horizontal. So that track is 6,000 lines, which does not look like it. You remember old liner tech to make line straight, hover over a point, right click? Yeah, that's the super old first version of Line Rider. And then you can see me as a comment here. Telling them what the song was. It was 3 Doors Down, Kryptonite, at the time. And this is still true. I'm like, this is only 9 months ago? Oh, no, I edited it. Okay. I was like, there's no way this was only 9 months ago. But yeah, it was. Hey, wait, that's you! You just said that! Look at that. Yay! It's 5 Bad Movie Maker. Thumbs up. I see what you did. Epic historical moment. I was just like scrolling through. I was like, oh yeah. And I was like, wait a second. 5 minutes ago. You caught me. You got me. You got me. That's funny. That's funny. Dude, fucking YouTube. I'm pretty sure old YouTube would have shown, not these. It would show another one that has me participated in it. I will say, if you want another, like, mini, historical thing, Line Rider Evolution, I think. This video, the evolution of Line Rider. This one was like a huge project. Obviously you can see it's 11 years old. It might even be older than that by now. I know, but then 5 Mad Movie Maker got here and it's like, we gotta celebrate with the man himself. this video was a big deal. It was from the LCC, as we called it. And this was a long worked on project by a bunch of people, myself included. And it's the evolution of Line Rider. And the idea is that you kind of is going over it's the track making process, progressing from like very early. You can see bumpy lines and stuff, and it progresses to like, oh, okay, now we're doing nose manuals, now we're doing tail manuals, now we're doing gravity wells, flings, alt flings, hand gravity wells, recycling, etc., etc. And then the end, it goes to like the future, which at the time was like pretty crazy. I mean, even for now, it's still pretty good, but don't be sorry. I always welcome your presence. Plus, it is nice to just kind of look. I don't get to talk about this stuff, and it is as much as we don't talk about. It is a pretty important part of my like history as like my internet history, even though most of it is lost. Unfortunately, most of it is lost, but so the funny part is that yes, I did work on this amazing project that, you know, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. Old school quirk, XY, fling quirk. We're getting a little crazier. We have alt progressive quirk, also sometimes called quark with an A. Modern quirk. We got the opposite line flings. We got the backwards head flings. We got the super speed ups, the double line gravity wells and flings, all of this stuff. And then the future, it's like, oh, future quirk, we're getting crazy time, and then it ends, right? So it's a very cool project. What part did I work on? The pencil. I still worked on it though. It still counts. It still counts. I worked on a very important project. I worked on a very important project, historical project. It's just that I did one of the easier parts. It still counts. See, look, me right here, pencil flat sled. That's me. That's me. I did that. I have it muted because I think the music maybe is deemed safe or something. All these names, I know all these guys. Although I'm gonna be honest, did not know him very well. But Bing, Manual Man, Redcap, Giorgio, Lucan Hedgehog, Seth Composer Guy. Oh, Aspie, that's a name hadn't heard that in a long time. I think I have Hedgehog on my Steam friends list right now. Che, I always said Chi, even though it's like Che, maybe, is the guy that did the Mario thing we were talking about. Remember that? How we were talking about one of the first edited videos or whatever? He is the guy that did that one. So there's a little bit of history for you too. He is the Shadow Ninja Line Rider Mario 1-1. He is Shadow Ninja. I will always remember Line Rider's wave of popularity, though it may be old news now. Those who get to experience in full action will never forget the awesome community we have. I never actually came to this profile to see this. So that's quite apt. Top billing. I mean, they just listed it in order of the sections, but sure, if we wanted to kind of count it that way, we can. Damn. I wonder when he put this here. Oh, so there was definitely more. He did more. Oh, sorry. Line Rider Switch was the first edited one, I think. Because I don't actually think. Well, he did edit in this because he like did stuff too, but I think this was actually just kind of mostly normal. I mixed it up. This was the first Line Rider video that had actual editing in it. You'll see here, like, oh, we can't go. We gotta go backwards. Hit the button. Boop. That's the first like edit within a track kind of thing ever, which was done, if you're wondering, by like basically you like re-record over the part, but then the scenery is different, and so then the track is different, and etc. and so forth. But this was pretty revolutionary at the time. Obviously, a lot of history with this game. I could go on and on, but I think we'll wrap it up. We got to do a little extra tangent. I do appreciate you coming by, Mad Movie Maker. Would you rather me call you Roller Coaster Fox? I don't actually know, but either way, I do. It's really funny that you put that comment in the Danger Clip X. That was really funny. I mean, I was a known member in the community at the time, for sure. On IRTL, I was not a linerider.org guy, but I was an IRTL guy. Power member, then elite member, then a mod, then stayed on a mod, went to the other forum where an IRTL got taken down. I'm actually currently an admin on the LineRider Discord, though I don't do too much. I give my input here and there to the other community staff, but it's somewhat self-governing. Like, there's not too much that needs to be done, so yep. Good memories. Some sad memories, like the YouTube channel for sure, but oh, you're in there? Nice. Yep, my name should just be Purtle in there too, so I'll unfortunately, no stream Friday is very likely the case, and then probably again we'll do Puzzle and Dragons on Sunday, and then Super Auto Pets on the second half / end of the Sunday stream, and then Monday, Pokemon Day, we'll be doing a special 1,000 piece puzzle stream, assuming I could set it up. But I hope I should be able to. Your name's Robert IRL. My name is Patrick IRL. So there you go. Yeah, that's the main plan. Very unlikely for there to be a stream tomorrow or Saturday. I'll probably be testing setup for the puzzle stream on Pokemon Day on Monday, and then but Sunday we will do a Sunday stream. So yeah, I think that's it. We just did it. This was a secret stream. It turned out to be, I mean, it's still a secret stream. It hasn't been 2 hours, but you know, it was a little lengthier of a secret stream than what I initially would have guessed. So we'll use the end of stream screen. We'll do this is like the end of stream GIF we haven't used in basically ever, but we're trying it out for a bit. This is the usual one, but yeah, let's try it out. It's a little, we'll try it out a little bit. I'll see you all most likely Sunday. I would say 90% likely Sunday. But otherwise, I'll be, in the Discord and stuff as usual. So, thanks for hanging out. Little secret stream, serial action, plus LineRider lore, plus YouTube sadness lore, plus 5 Mad Movie Maker, Robert, Roller Coaster Fox, cameo / dropping secret spaghetti theme knowledge / I just want to keep saying /. So that's all I got. Enjoy your Friday and rest of your weekend. Peepo talk. Bye.